Well, Chapter 8, 10:55 p.m. Welcome back, everyone! I went to try and rescue prisoner D99. Even under ordinary circumstances, that prison has a strange atmosphere. But this time, there's something even stranger about it. An execution. With my memory gone, I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head, but I can sense the strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Maybe I'm too late? Okay, what's going on? Oh god! So, how is it going with the generator in the basement? They're trying to fix it now. It's gonna take a while, they said. They haven't even gotten the internal phone there back up yet. I just hope the rowdies don't rush the guard room. I think that might have been a translation error, but we don't judge. We don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the one who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all. You promised not to talk about that! What the Why is your speaking like that? Look, would you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around? I can't stand looking at it. If you don't stop, I just might have to pound you. This is a glorious dance that has been passed down in my family for generations. When you don't know what else to do, dance, dance, dance. We call it the panic dance. I love this. This is special detention, calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. It's pitch black down here, though, until they get the generator going again. How is it going up there? The phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters. Oh boy, we can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We'll have to round up the prisoners somehow. Is Bailey dancing? Yup. You should see him. Take a video of it. We can all watch it together when we're done. Once the generator is back up, I'll record it with the security cameras. Oh, Generator! Still not up! I can't keep this up much longer. Believe me, nobody is asking you to. Why don't you just stop? Will you dance instead, then? Me? You're kidding me. Somebody has to do it. If that somebody is me, I'll keep dancing until I drop. I love how he just increased in speed. Despite how it looks, this situation seems pretty serious. Bailey's dance is, certainly intriguing. But that telephone call that came in is even more interesting. The man said he was calling from the death chamber, eh? Now that I have the extension number, I should go check it out. Who's ready to see crime? So this is the death chamber, eh? But what's going on? I can't see anything. Is this what they call darkness? I better do something about this situation. I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can still see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator. This is not good. This is not good. Not good at all. Yes, I feel like a ghost is gonna show up any minute now. Hey, come on. Show some respect. There's a dead man here. That's right. Me. But, whoa! I never saw that one coming, did you? Who could've? Anyway, the generator is going to be fixed soon. So I guess we hang tight. Generator, eh? Once that's restored, the darkness will be gone. It seems that's the first thing that has to be done. I hit Y as if that would do anything. I think I just operated some kind of lever, but nothing happened. It's too dark to really tell, though. I've seen these things before, some kind of tool for turning things. It's leaning up against the wall. If I knock it over, I wonder if he'll notice. Darn, it's too heavy. It won't budge. Oh geez, where did that wrench go? Without it, I can't tighten the last bolt on the generator. I sure wish I could see in the dark like a cat. Or like a ghost. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. But it doesn't seem to be responding. It's too dark to really tell, though. Yup, I kind of figured. Oh, hey, there it is. There, done. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Now the lights are back on. But what happened here? What? Why was I doing that voice? But what happened here? The interior is still shrouded in darkness. I better see if I can pick up some more information. I can't seem to shake this bad feeling I've got. Really? The big guy seems to be taking a nap here. I doubt my paltry powers are enough to wake him. Rest in peace, curry lover. It's kind of spooky when a ghost says it. Yeah, you're not wrong! But that's why we love you. You're a friendly ghost. Whew, something really bad happened in this room. It's like there was some kind of explosion in here or something. And it looks like the center of the explosion was that thing. That chair. Hey, do you think this execution was really the right thing to do? What the heck are you saying? I mean, I know this country has the death penalty, but how many years has it been since we used this chair? Yeah, I don't know. It had quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. I bet that's what happened. All that debris damaged the wiring. Well, I think it was divine retribution. Don't be stupid. The prisoner wanted to be executed, you know. Oh god, there's Jowd. Oh no. Inspector Jowd. I guess I was too late. So when are they gonna pick up his body? They'll be sending over a car from the public cemetery pretty soon. After we hand over the body and clean up the mortuary, we're done. Yeah, okay. My god! This game kills off so many people casually, I love it! So Detective Jowd has already been executed. Looks like there was a reason for that bad feeling I was getting. Blech. But that's okay. This isn't a big problem for me. But if the body is taken from the mortuary, that'll be bad. I have to use my ghost tricks to save him before that happens. This chair scares me. I don't want to repair it or get anywhere near it. Who knows when it's gonna blow up again? Or let loose with the juice. Yikes! Shut up, man! Accidents can happen with anything after all.
but let's just get this fixed. Come on. If I'm executed by an accident, I'm gonna come back and haunt you. Haunt me? Why me?
It sounds like a pretty dangerous chair. A chair that gives shocks. Can I use that somehow? I sure had misgivings when I tried this lever. But nothing happened. Kind of disappointing, really. Maybe something else has to be done first? Yeah. Yeah. This appears to be some kind of control power. I might be able to operate it. I'll give it a try. Some lamps came on. Not sure what that means. Maybe that changed the situation, though. Okay, so that does nothing. I was just double checking. If I think what's going to happen is going to happen, I am sorry, sirs. I just got a shock. Are they really not going to comment on that? Son of a... Same thing here. It looks like this is just an internal phone, too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Alright! Time to revert this execution. Hey, can you hear me?
Where am I?
This is the ghost world, the land of the dead, Detective Jowd.
Detective Jowd? Who is that? Is that me?
Oh boy, not you too. This is getting old. Guess I'll just give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories.
Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that.
That's why you can't remember anything right now.
That's fine with me.
Huh?
I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a welcome thing. Now I don't have as much trash to take out.
Memories are like trash?
Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? And things I don't need are just trash.
Not to me. I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynn I'd try to stop your execution.
Lynn? It looks like I still have a few bits and pieces of garbage left lying around. I remember now.
Oh! The remix! I have not heard this theme remixed yet! Oh, it's so good! Hold on, I need to just vibe for a second. Oh, it's so good! Oh! Oh my god, I love it! Oh, it's so good! Ah!
About Lynn, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you?
I'm Cecil. I'm looking for my memory. Or trash, as you call it.
Cecil?
Does my name ring a bell? I think you know me.
Sorry, I must not have been a very big piece of trash to me.
That's alright. I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. But, for now, I'd like you to come back with me. Back to 4 minutes before your execution. Oh, it's so fucking good!
This is the past? 4 minutes before my death, eh?
4 minutes before my death? I was gonna say A, but never mind. That's right. You'll get to see your own execution. And then we're gonna change your fate.
But first, can I ask you a question? Lynn told you, didn't she? About what I did?
Yeah, she did.
Then is it really the right thing to do? To save a guy like me?
I don't know. But Lynn believes it is. Okay, let's get started. So he eating a chicken. Okay. It's clogged!
I'm in position.
Hey, Ark! Oh, this... Just stick your guitar in there, you dumbass!
So the time's finally here, huh? Yeah, wonder how many years it's been. The last time, you weren't even here yet. I never thought I'd have to attend an execution. But, you know, I wonder why the Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that. Hey, come on, let's just focus on our work. Yeah, alright.
I'm giving them monotone voices because all of them have the same model, okay?
Prisoner D99, it's time. Let's go. All right, men, I'm ready. Sorry you have to go through this unpleasant experience. What? No, wait. Oh well. I guess it's all about collecting experiences for you and for me. Prepare to test! Throw the switch!
It is! Also, a character just died. So this is an execution, huh? It seems to me there's gotta be a safer way to do it.
It must be nice to have no memory like that. It makes things more interesting. I envy you. I really do.
It's no laughing matter to me.
That was an example of a failed execution, although the outcome was the same.
Failed?
They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. They dragged their old chair out from under some mothballs, and I guess it had a short.
So I guess that means that if I can stop the explosion...
I don't know about that. Then I'd just be executed as planned, and I'd still wind up just as dead.
So what should I do?
Beats me. You're the one who came to save me. You figure it out.
He's not making this easy. Yeah, sir, I get you wanted this execution. I really do. Also, I'm trying to help you. Help me help you! This is how this works! Neither this Sissel or the me Sissel is having any of the shit! Alright then, 4 minutes from now. This chair will short out and explode, and you'll die.
Very sad.
If I stop the explosion, you'll be executed and you still die.
Sorry I was ever born.
I have to protect you from that explosion and stop the execution. The key to the whole thing must be this chair.
I apologize for all your trouble.
Hello, Winter! We're gonna stop someone's execution! Could you stop with the insincere comments? Let me in.
How's it going down there? We just finished setting up the chair. We're all prepared.
Why stop it? We need information from this guy, so we're stopping this execution. If you're curious about the story leading up to this point, check out the VODs. Please, this game is amazing and needs more love.
I see. It's time. Please bring in the prisoner. But that chair! It hasn't been used in a long time. What if... Braylon, there's nothing we can do now. It's time. Alright, I'll send the guards to a cell. I'll have them call when they get into position.
I forget if this is the right thing to do or not. Oh, Phantom Trick. Also, love that you keep trying to make new voices for each of them. Oh, Elvis! Welcome on in! Have you seen this game before? Or do you know of this game? Also, let me vibe for a second. I am vibing! Because this soundtrack is banger! Yes, me, I only know of the game. Well, I have streamed this before, so if you want to see the rest of it, check out the VODs, please. This game is amazing.
How about you? How do you feel? I feel jumpy and jittery. I can't sit still. I feel like I might start dancing at any minute.
If you're gonna dance, let me know. I'll get the video camera ready.
Nobody will listen to my concerns.
Concerns, huh? So he's worried?
That man is always worried. That man is always worried about something. And whatever he's worried about, it always comes true, without fail. Listen to me! That chair is dangerous!
I know, Bailey. That's why I don't advise you to sit on it.
No! That's not what I mean! Machines like that are very sensitive to dust. If the guys throw the switch and the chair shorts out, there might be a huge explosion down in that death chamber.
Oh, come on. Nothing's gonna happen. Besides, even on the off chance it does blow up, we're way up here. We'll be fine.
I know! Why don't we go ahead and test it out first?
No way. I don't want to get blown up. You go by yourself. So this spot would be safe, even if it does blow up, eh?
What is it? You have a new look in your eye.
If the switch in the death chamber is thrown, the chair will blow up.
That's right.
And if the chair blows up, the execution can't be carried out.
It only stands to reason.
And if there's nobody in the death chamber when the chair explodes, nobody will die.
Precisely! Very nice, Cecil. You've hit upon some excellent points there.
Okay, I'm starting to see a plan now. Call them! I can't call if you don't. Getting the chair to short out when nobody's around it. Sounds like it could be a plan. But in the past world, I can't just use the phone lines whenever I want.
And these guards seem to be in a fog. I doubt they'll be using the phone much.
Maybe I need to start over? God damn it! Well, I mean, we got to see lines of dialogue we hadn't before. We've already read this! We've already read that. Come on.
I'm in position. The other two are coming to bring the prisoner to you now. Got it.
And yes, I'm using the same voice for them because they have the same models, Elfless. So, don't judge me. There, we escaped from the death chamber.
Good for you. It was stuffy in there, wasn't it?
That's not exactly what I was worried about.
Alright, what now?
Stop the execution and save your life. I think I'm getting an idea.
You are you? I'd be very interested to hear it.
Let's just get down there. Fast! Damn! It's totally clogged up! If the big guy gets caught, there go all my plans down the drain, too! Come on! Flush, damn it! Apparently he's trying to flush a wadded up piece of paper.
Oh, by the way, as I'm sure you've already realized, the youth in this cell is in cahoots with the big man in the cell downstairs.
Yeah, I know that. The big man downstairs seems to be digging a tunnel.
Yes, trying to escape, they are. But they're both very naive. He can keep digging, but he's just going to hit a steel wall eventually.
That's pretty tragic.
The two of them have a communication system set up using the toilets. The guitar youth is warning his partner of the guard's movements. Paper with O means all clear. X means danger.
Okay, yeah. When the curry guy sees an O, he goes down to dig the tunnel. Maybe I can use it somehow. Alright! My jam grooved out the club. Now get down there to Sausage Head! Go, go, go! Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Damn it! Also, how would it not be suspicious to have a bell hanging from your toilet? In the present world, 4 minutes into the future, Sausage Head was lying passed out in the tunnel.
Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging.
And the guards didn't notice he was gone?
So I guess Curryman's future has now changed a bit.
And there's the checkpoint!
Sissel, I'm sure you know this, but time is ticking.
Almost time for the execution.
If you don't execute a plan pretty soon, it's going to get tough.
I think I do have a plan.
Do you? I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Only problem is, I don't see a path to get there yet.
I'm really sorry about all this trouble you're going to for me.
Funny, you don't look the least bit sorry. Just checking I'm in the right place. Oh, this game is so good! Let me in the spoon. Wouldn't it be confusing if someone took a dump and that got caught on the... What? Their system is flawed. Let me over! Okay. Whew, you sure can pack it away.
A detective should eat until he reaches that critical moment. That's what I always say.
And you have a young pupil that follows that advice to the letter.
What are you going to do now, Cecil? As long as these iron bars are here, escape is impossible. Is it possible to stop the execution from here?
Probably not. I'm looking for a path now. Maybe something here will give me an idea. I already know what it is! Finish your turkey! Or chicken, or whatever it is. Finish it! Okay. Raise your napkin. There we go! Did you see that? That huge can just went flying up into the air.
Yeah, that was my ketchup can.
Ketchup?
I just love ketchup. Can't get enough of the stuff.
I relate to this man! I relate! I love ketchup! Although I prefer that when it comes out of a bottle instead of a can, but that's different.
I probably have ketchup running through my veins.
I wouldn't be surprised with that either. Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. But it did make kind of a red O mark. Exactly!
The thing is as full as I am.
Perfect! Pull me in. Pull me in. Pull me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I'm in the spoon.
Sausage Head looks pretty happy.
So now that he's seen the O paper, he'll go down to the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for. Also, I'm gonna say this now. Once I get a better computer, I am replaying this game on stream because I love it that much.
Here come my escorts.
Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet. How many characters do you control? You only control one character, but it's how you interact with the environment that controls everyone else.
I see mine quite clearly. The path to the chair, that is.
What do I do? I know what I do. Oh, look at him wiggle. Explode it before anyone ever gets in there. Kabowski!
What just happened? The power's down throughout the whole facility. No way. If the power's down, that means all the cell bars open automatically. Damn it. The internal phones aren't working either. State of emergency. Beep beep.
Now the execution can't be carried out, and your life is saved. Suck it! I saved a criminal's life! I don't know how to feel about that.
You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself, and I think I learned a thing or two as well.
About what? By the way, is it true what the guard said? The cell bars open automatically?
Yup, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety. But nobody thought it would actually ever happen.
So in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the present. You're still not out of the woods yet.
Oh, let me give you one piece of advice.
What's that?
When we get back to the present, head for the spoon.
Spoon? Huh?
You'll see when we get back, Cecil.
I love Jowd! He's so smart and such a good character! Now the execution can't be carried out and Detective Jowd is safe for the moment. A new present has been born. However, Jowd still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. Yup, Ark! That is one of the main mechanics of this game. See, I will keep saying this as many times as I need to. If you are confused about the story or the game mechanics, please go back and watch the other VODs. Please, I beg of you. Not right now, because I'm streaming right now. But when you have time, go back and watch the previous VODs on this game. I will create a playlist for it. Because my god, this game is good. It needs to be played by more people. Ugh! Oh god. Chapter 9, 11:13 p.m. Now I'm back in the present, and it's coming completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With the power failure, all of the cell bars opened automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution. But that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. The darkness is thick, but it can also be our friend. Right now is what Detective Jowd is hiding himself. It's what Detective Jowd is hiding himself in. I can read good, I swear! I hope the detective is alright in this blackness. I better find him. Fast. Come to think of it, he gave me some advice. Head for the spoon, he said. I wonder what that was all about. I know exactly what it was about. Spoon! Boom, boom. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. Up, Sausage Man woke up! The bail! Better go back! He never speaks in this game. So I didn't know I have a voice to give him. Woo! I'm back! Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. It's Prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jowd. This is some true darkness. But luckily, darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. I can make use of that fact to help me find the detective. Oh god, that's scary! Huh? What's that red light? It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. God, that's such a scary image! Bro, just seeing red lights float through the darkness. This game is so good! It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. Jowd looks like a fucking hamster! I feel like I need to get him like a big water bottle with like a metal tube at the end of it, just so that he can go and get water. My god. Why do you look like a hamster, Jowd? What the? What the? Hold on, I need to... I'll be back. I heard something. Hold on. My cat's heard me being loud and decided, hey, let's attack his door. So that's fun. Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know to do that? Yes, Meow Meow is being a bimch. I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. Ark, too bad you don't get to see Meow Meow. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good! Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So, we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Ark, you don't get to see the cat! I do not have a face cam for a reason! Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have any voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. My god, this detective has balls! I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. Maybe, Ark. Maybe. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They are. The Y looked like a V. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it?
I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now.
You what?
For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you?
Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense.
I think it's more like a detective sense.
That doesn't sound right somehow.
Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this R here?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Let's use it as our signal.
How will that work?
If you press R, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So, for example, if you move to that spoon and press R, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right?
Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan.
Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Cecil.
So, that red light.
That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards.
I can use the light to let me know where the guard is.
And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it.
So what we're gonna do... Oh, is he only going to turn back and forth? Oh, damn it, I hit the wrong button! Go, 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 go! The guards are on the move. Now what?
You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case, if you want to take a look around, you can move the screen with that.
Yeah, I know. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. This spot is safe. You're moving back down. I don't think you can see. So I need to wait for you to go back up the stairs. This part is nerve-wracking because it's in real time. Alright. What? What just happened?
Apparently there was a hunter looking in the ceiling. Could you do something about him? It's so dark I can't see the bullet coming.
So what? He dodged the bullet if it wasn't dark? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, I'm checking something. Oh, god damn it! Okay, we're going back. I didn't know that was an achievement! Okay, oh yeah, we already know all this! I completely forgot that guy was there. Normally, I wouldn't stop to do that, but I love this game too much. Okay, we already know what we're doing. Go faster! Faster! Ah!
Splish.
Thank you, Havoc. Hello, Bean. Wait for it to turn around again. Go! Okay, we're saving. Backing! Thank you, Ark! Okay, I'm saving a lot just in case we fail. Arrgh! Let me in. You better not be going back in. Okay, so he just is in a constant falling loop. Got it. Okay, you start going up the stairs. Go, 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 go. Shit! I messed up! F off with that! No! Are you kidding me? That's bullcrap. Let me in. Let me in you. Okay. How's the Havoc? There's a reason I'm doing that. I'm doing good, just woke up not long ago. Gotcha. Hurry! No! How many times am I gonna have to do this? Am cranky. This section I'm trying to do without making a single mistake, and that is not easy.
Good. This is a safe spot. You did well, Cecil.
But unfortunately, there aren't any more bunks.
I guess you'll have to find another safe spot then. And could you do it as quickly as possible? This position is killing my back.
This could be difficult. I'm just going to say this now. This section is a pain. Like, as good as the atmosphere is, it sucks to get through. I will say, legitimately, this place makes me mad. Like, I wish that were a joke. Go up the stairs.
Okay, next is the stairs. We'll have to avoid those guards somehow.
But where should I lead you to? There isn't a safe spot anywhere.
Well, we'll just have to wait until the guards go past, somewhere on the stairs. Even the craziest spot will do. If it's strength you're worried about, I have plenty of that.
Can you use that strength to knock the guards out for me?
Well, they do say my punches are faster than a speeding bullet. I have my doubts about that, though.
Yeah, I guess a punch is no match for a bullet. Let me into your vest. Let me in. I know what I'm supposed to do. It just sucks. You go past. You turn around and go back down the stairs. Go, 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 go. Hurry, 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 hurry. Ah! Ah!
I bet you didn't think I could get up in here, did you?
I have to admit, I'm a little surprised.
Anyway, this is a safe spot. It's not much further now.
Ugh.
Come on now. Don't worry, we're almost there. Now we have the choice of either trying to sneak out or making a dash for it. I'll leave the route up to you.
He rolled like a hamster! Exactly, he a fucking hamster! Let me into your vest. You know how hard it is doing this without failing a single time? Too goddamn hard. Roll, Jode. Roll! Hurry, Jode!
If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the floor hatch for me?
Go, Jode! So, what do you think? That took too long! That took too goddamn long!
I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Cecil.
Yeah, see?
The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. Beep! Woo! We just made it!
But the question is, what now?
I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell.
You better be kidding!
But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody welcome me with open arms.
Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some Justice Minister guy.
So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report into the Justice Minister, is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run.
That would be nice, yes. You know, this kind of goes against my entire job as a Reaper, so the fact that I gave you an exception, sir, you better fucking take it.
Alright, Cecil, until we meet again.
So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do?
I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point.
Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Nothing left but an empty cell. No sense in staying here. I might as well go back. Back upstairs using the internal phone. But Detective Jowd's "until we meet again" came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Game go good! Hello, this is...
Cecil, are you there?
Hello? Who is this?
Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is.
Hey, wait a minute! I love Jowd! He's so goddamn cool!
That call! Who was it from?
I don't know. Some weird call.
Ah, but who? We'll call an end to my dancing.
Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you.
It's a contest then! Which will stop first, my dancing or the turn of the planet?
I love this man's enthusiasm, it's great. Yeah, good luck with that. No, I didn't mean internal line. Fuck. Fuck! I bet I could do that. I bet I could do that dance by now. But I'm more concerned about the detective's message. I better get over there fast. Let me hit external line, please. KMR. I have no idea what that stands for, but let's do it! Look at how big the moon is. It should not be that big. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Oh my god! Hold on, people. This is my favorite track in the game, and they remastered it. I need to listen to this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... That our great escape plan has ended in failure. I'm sorry, this is my absolute favorite track in the game. And the fact that they remixed it this well... Granted, part of me is still going to prefer the original more, but that might change with time. But this is fucking amazing! My god, seriously! If all of you have free time, go listen to this game's soundtrack! It's so good! Oh my god!
Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanela. I believe that's my line, my old friend.
What were you doing here?
I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes were full of tears. There you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Cause now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in.
You have to stay spotlessly clean after all.
You have to stay spotlessly clean after all. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you.
What's going to happen to you?
Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems.
Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for.
Oh, that's right. Your lost memory.
You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it?
That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend.
We were, when we were in the detectives division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination.
His white coat?
For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains?
If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains.
The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake would be the end of a career.
But everybody makes mistakes, right?
Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows.
Like send his good friend to the gallows.
Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now.
Is your execution really the right thing to do?
I had a fair trial, and that's what it was decided. No problem there.
But still,
This is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever.
Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there?
I was sentenced to death I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for.
What do you mean, that's not all it was for?
I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life.
What?!
It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man.
10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be... Lynn?
She told you about that?
Yeah, she said you were her hero.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon! Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! "10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the same time, at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution.
Okay. I'm going to say this. A man who can own up to his mistakes, or anyone for that matter who can own up to their mistakes and understands the penalty that comes along with it, I respect them a lot. Because legitimately, this might be controversial of me to say as a Reaper, I don't believe anyone deserves to die. The only people who deserve to die are the ones who can't acknowledge their mistakes and become a worse person for it. That is my philosophy. Like, if it's a simple mistake, but if it's a mistake regarding someone else's life, and you impacting it to the point of it could be life or death, if you don't acknowledge that mistake and own up to the consequences, that is when I believe someone deserves something along those lines. And even then, I'm still hesitant about it. So seeing Jowd here, being willing to own up to his mistakes, and willing to take the penalty for it, I don't think he deserves to die. And once again, I don't believe anyone deserves to die. Some might deserve it more than others, but no one 100% deserves it. And the fact that Cabanela is willing to own up to this, Sure, he should spend the rest of his life somewhere bad, like a prison, but he doesn't deserve the death penalty. That's my own personal belief, anyway. Sorry, I got philosophical there! I'm so sorry. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead, at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I saved Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment! And that's the only help I can give you right now. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Cecil, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Hello? Everything's fine here. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Cecil? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. That's an extravagant way to throw that. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. This is it, Cecil. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective Zhao pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. Trauma, in my opinion, is the best piece of music in this entire game. I love it so much. Go listen to the original or the remaster. Either one is fine. Just go listen to it. Chapter 10, 11:41 p.m. Now that my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. This time, Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and? How did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad! Wait a minute, did you say but? I told Lynn about the adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanela arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So who is that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, eh? Oh boy. Lynn, you're not helpful! There are just too many mysteries surrounding Detective Jowd's execution. Why did the Justice Minister sign the order? And why would Inspector Cabanela betray Detective Jowd? Just so you know, Detective Jowd himself said it was the right thing to do. Anyway, I guess I'd better see to the Justice Minister. I'm checking her again just to see if there's more dialogue. Okay, nope, there isn't. I'm just checking people, I like to be thorough. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now, while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death.
Emma! Oh, excuse me. What? Alright. I'll do as you say. This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? medicine! Water!
Heart attack! First natural cause of death!
Such a foolish man!
Oh, you woke up?
He's a contradiction!
Contradiction?
The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher, too, he loses both.
Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. The foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name?
Just call me a seeker of truth.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he? No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is gaze medicine to him. Pretty simple. But there's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that and that his health took an instant downturn.
I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man.
I think you'd better stop there.
Emma! Oh, excuse me.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter.
Who is this? Amelia's tutor?
Would the tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter? Is she alright? Tell me she's alright.
Hear for yourself.
Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day.
Oh, so it was you.
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes. Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You'd do well to remember that.
Arrgh!
And of course it goes without saying, we are watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police, is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
Alright, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
We're gonna stay here because nothing we can do over there will help him. Although now, we can't go that way.
This is terrible.
The kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Huh?
A useless man, caught up in a useless case.
Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, We only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine.
I have to call my wife! I have to see if it's true! Maybe they called the wrong person.
This minister doesn't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. Stop dissing yourself, man! Love yourself! Accept yourself! His wife won't answer for some reason. Wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is.
A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that?
Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. So we're gonna hop in here.
Why doesn't she answer?
There's really nothing I can do right now. I just have to wait. Uh-oh. Here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak.
Such a disgraceful man.
Huh.
If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand?
But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. Not over yet, though. I can't give up now.
Medicine. Water.
Okay, go, 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 go! Chug it! Let me up! There! That should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wish-washy man.
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or to die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. You know, I could let him die. I could. But I'm not gonna. At least know I bought some time to get him his medicine to him. Let me on you. Okay, time for the next step. Now, about this medicine bottle. If the minister is going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. No, 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 no. That was really loud. That urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. I wouldn't want to drop that on my foot. But I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry.
This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. I guess I better think carefully about what I drop and when. It's a pretty light frame for its size. There sure are a lot of things that can... I messed up! Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know what about Fallen Man, but you talk about him like he's your fault guy. I guess the key here is what order the things are dropped in. I have to restart! Damn it! I messed up! I also like how ghosts can't move unless time is frozen. Okay, we already know all this. Come on. I messed up, I remembered what I'm supposed to do. Raise it. Turn you. Undo you. Get in you. Open. Get in you. Open. Turn. Spin you off. Okay, I've already read that. Roll you off. Rock you. I'm gonna see if there's any more dialogue after this. My medicine! Arrgh! I think he took more than his daily recommended pill. There! The medicine finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine. Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Aw, cut the guy some slack. There, see? Whew! That was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. Oh right, we couldn't bring Lynn back with us because she wasn't dead. Right. And so, the Justice Minister is now back to life. But the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And, apparently our lady detective is in the present cause of those furrows. Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial. And the man himself wants to be executed. But there was no evidence! All they had was his own confession! But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me! Mr. Minister, please listen to me! I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight! What? So please, just give me a little more time. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But...
When he is apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight.
No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it.
Lynn! Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal.
Cecil! There you are!
It sounds like the Minister is being very stubborn.
That's right, he is! Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
The Minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it.
A good reason?
I told Lynn about what I had learned about the kidnapping.
Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness. But still, that's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution.
Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
The poor man. I hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me?
Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs?
Thank you, Lynn.
What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? Pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
Are you talking about me?
Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It is nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me!
So now I'm a dream, eh?
Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Your medicine! Medicine! I love making those sounds, it's so fun.
Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelia!
Amelie, I guess? Is that how you would pronounce that name? Because it's not Amelia. Amelie... I don't know how to pronounce it.
But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do?
Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again.
What can I do then?
We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the Minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start gathering info on the kidnapping. In the only way I know how.
We meet again, Mr. Minister.
What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're in a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream. Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop speaking ill of me, it's on my own head.
Okay, that's the same dialogue. I'm just double checking, people.
Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing?
Fishy?
I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set out to be carried out. It's just like the minister said. There's no need for such a kidnapping. You might be right.
Are you talking to somebody again? No. There's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts, not in the escape from prison, and not in this kidnapping.
This realist is running away from several very real facts. High speed, too. Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are. Oh, that's right! You have their telephone number. I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. I'm gonna talk to her again! Okay, same dialogue. I just have to make sure, people. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink, because my god, this game is killing my throat. It's fine. I really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon the little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jode to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. What took you so long? Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face, too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright. I'll dream of you until your return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. So! Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Beauty. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. I'm not going to say what it is, but if any of you have seen my previous VODs, you should know. Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what a kidnapping is. The dirty tricks of those without the powers of the dead to come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then. Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. That was kind of dangerous. I am now one with the star. Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. I'm not trying to. I want to activate the party poppers. Damn it! Eh. So I'm missing something. That much is obvious. Okay. Just my imagination. Right. This looks like a ruined home and I love it. Like, I don't love that it looks like a... It's hard to explain. I love the aesthetic. Just my imagination. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer going round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? No! Hurry! Spin! There we go! Oh, come on, really? Set it on fire! Just my imagination. How dumb is this man? Huh! What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? Just my imagination. That's ominous. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guests well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister? Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house! Hmm? This house is where I used to live. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course! Now you'll be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened. Who is there? Oh my gosh! Mysteries on Mysteries, people! This is such a good game. I love it so much. I really need to drink water to get through this. Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile! I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Cecil. I get where the confusion comes from. Cecil? My name is Camilla. Camilla, so it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, Cece. Sissy, eh? Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never go out there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Temsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always says. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsick Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad. She is. How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right! The music box! That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know, you don't have to humor me.
Oops.
So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. But it's still there in the park.
You did well.
So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know.
This is your old house?
Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister?
My father is gone.
Gone? Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad, he's going to die. And it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me?
Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way! Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd!
That's right.
What in the world?
This game is so... Oh, I love this! 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago? That murder case!
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and Dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. I'm home, Camila! Why is it dark?
If this doesn't ring bells... Go watch my previous VODs, please!
Mom!
What's that noise?
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said.
Havoc, isn't it great?
My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. Havoc, isn't this game great? It's so good! I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy.
Y'all better not call me that! I just realized what this game isn't playing. Y'all better not call me that!
You're not going to talk to me anymore?
I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but...
I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget! You promised, Sissy!
Oh, it's so good!
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet! If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
Alright, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here, in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Alright, we are leaving.
Pardon me, little lady? Well, shit!
All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole away that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? On the one other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of the kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Oh, this game is so good! Chapter 12. 12:25 a.m. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Zhao's daughter, Camila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Hey, Sapphire! Welcome on in! You missed some shit! I told Lynn what I had found about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla! Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. I miss a lot of shit, Lama. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I'm doing alright! This game is getting very interesting! Also, seriously, if anything I do in this series intrigues you, as much as I would like to say, stay and watch, don't. We are getting into spoiler territory. And by spoiler territory, I mean we are nearing the end. So please, go watch my previous VODs, or play this game for yourself eventually. I don't care. Unless you guys don't mind spoilers, in which case, stay! It's fine! Because my gosh, this game is amazing! I'm good, bud. probably won't pick up the game anytime soon. Well, I still recommend going and checking out the other mods when you can have time. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those 2 other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up in it and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Ah! How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Whoa, wait. That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby.
Inspector Cabanella! Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister.
And is everyone enjoying themselves? I hope you are.
The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is.
Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye.
Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and kidnapping are real threats and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it.
My poor Emile. Is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is the dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute. Emile? Amelie? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I am sorry. That is a weird spelling. Could that be the Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife is a... It's a... complicated.
Emily, but with an A. Is that really how it's pronounced? Look it up, please. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
According to what I heard, Amelie was... Emily? Are you sure? That doesn't... That looks fucking wrong! Amelie. Amelie? Amelie? Is that... That's a weird way to spell that name, if that's how it's pronounced. Like, Amelie? Yeah, that's a weird way to spell that name. Because I personally know someone named that. They do not spell it like that. Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh? Until the kidnappers grabbed Camila by mistake instead? Apparently, Amelie and Camila are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camila to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camila. Let me talk to Jude! He's right there! You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanel, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. So were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has a certain principles they can go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Flynn. But, Detective Jowd! I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... According to what... Okay, I already read that. I thought no dialogue might have popped up. Yep, okay, I already read all that. I just have to check, people. Wait, can I talk to Jowd now? So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple! Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camila! What? Camila? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No! It can't be! And, by the way, Camila told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camila herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her! I'm the one who shot Alma! And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camila won't have to suffer any more after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You tying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true what Camila said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Oh my god! This is such a good fucking story! Seriously, people! Check this game out if you have time! I know technically you are checking it out right now, but my god! Oh, it's so good. Havoc, what do you think of the story so far?
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang!
Mom!
What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camila. Just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible.
Camila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
An impossible move?
Camila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius too, at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun I had on display for years.
Oh! Welcome on in, Tinker! How are you doing today? And yes, I am a puppy. What of it? Also, if you're just tuning in, this is a very emotional scene right now, so I might not be responding that much. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
I'd like to stalk people playing one of my favorite games. Tinker, this is one of your favorite games? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, if you know about this game, keep silent about spoilers. I don't think anyone else in chat does know about the game. Also, hi, Waffles. Tinker, if you want to see VODs of me playing this game in the past, I have a YouTube in my About section on Twitch. So please go check them out if you want to see me playing more of this game. Cupid? Ba-ba-bow! Oh, Trauma is such a good track. I love it.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around.
Good. Well, Tinker, once again, I have VODs of this. So please go check it out. Because I have been gushing about playing this game the entire time.
Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camila. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma?
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What? You mean?
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When it was all done, I turned myself in.
Oh, this game is so good.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convince everyone of. Even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
Waffle, you're fine. Seriously, play this game for yourself or go watch the VODs. This game is amazing.
The powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers.
Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. Waffle, don't worry about it. The kidnappers who abducted Camila knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Chow.
There's still time before dawn.
A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. He didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And, of course, little Camila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camila's sake.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
In Tempsec Park. Camila left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up.
Yes, sir! I'll go right now! Sizzle, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say.
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you, with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camila, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low! In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir!
Where did he pull that chair from? Excuse me?
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate?
I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camila dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping. Somehow. Maybe I should ask for advice from the capable detective here. Is everyone enjoying themselves? Because this game is amazing, and I refuse to back down on that.
Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there are any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one. I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here.
If we call from here.
Right. But a telephone works in both directions. Later, Sapphire! What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost?
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camila is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Oh my god! I thought OBS just disconnected. Holy shit! Oh, that scared me. You heard the better there. No calm, just panic. Yeah! Excuse me, Mr. Minister.
I can't hear you! La 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 la!
I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Would you listen to a delusion?
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though.
Good!
So here's the thing. Because my capture card RDO doesn't work anymore, for some reason, I have to relay everything that's being played through my headphones. So I think you guys might be hearing the... Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes, I guess the telephone lines are my only hope. Yeah, my... I'm sorry, everyone. I would have just the gameplay being heard right now. But my computer is old and doesn't like the capture card's audio. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. So if the audio cuts out, it's on my end as well. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Zhao's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken written abduction does too. We're gonna go one more chapter. I think. I forget how many chapters are in this game, so next time might be the finale. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about the mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there is any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped. I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. My darling angel! Oh, just listen to that cough! You naughty thing! Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone.
I didn't go out to play. I went to... oh, crap. I skipped the dialogue. I went to buy Papa a present. I think that's what that's it. He said he wanted to do later.
Well, that's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Mama?
Yes, darling?
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Amelie.
I hate you.
Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. The phone! Amelie! I told you you couldn't call him tonight!
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels.
Oh, you made the beast angry! What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? No, you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Yeah! This lady sucks!
I hate you!
Also, every time I do that little girl's voice, I have to plug my nose to make it sound more authentic. There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you!
She just pulls a whole wine bottle from under the chair. Yeah! I can hear you, you know. Whew. What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call.
Papa, what is Papa about to do?
Never mind. Nothing you need to know right now, Amelie.
Why is everything always such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know.
It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday.
I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday.
Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Did you fancy the vintage of my whiskered friend? She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. I'm sorry, Ray! I don't like doing this! Oh heavens! A blackout! At a critical time like this! Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but... Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but it was the solution! Wah! I, myself, am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Oh, you're gonna drink that? You just... No! Oh, I hate you! Yeah, she put it in her drink. Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a candlestick meeting in the dusky twilight. I don't exactly know about how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. It's not dead, it's just unconscious! But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. I'm sorry, rat friend! I'm sorry, rat friend! I apologize! What a naughty chandelier! Oh, goddammit! Such insolence! Amelie! Amelie! Help me! Mama!
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Oh! Here's to the weakness of my darling angel! That chandelier is on there, tighter than her wedding band. Oh! Oh, God! She won't be able to escape on her own. Help! 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 What? Why? What is going on here? Amelie, look! Do you see this? Help me, please!
Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll have to deliver it to her. A lot of people think she's faking it. Oh, that's right! The angle of those candles! I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? I'm sorry, Mr. Rat! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! No, I really owe that poor rat an apology. Yeah! This might be a really good chance for me, too. I have to get that phone to Amelie. I won't make you suffer longer than you have to. I'm sorry, Waffle! It was the solution. Mama! What in the world is going on here? See, the rat is fine. See, its tail isn't on fire anymore.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute.
Oh! Don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! Get me down! Oh, she's so mad!
Hello, Papa?
Amelie! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa!
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, you mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
She's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now.
Look at his happy face! He's happy again! He's so good!
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelia. Good night, sweetheart.
Oh, wholesome family bonding!
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness! Why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie!
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that.
Oh, okay.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
Oh, she is so faking it. Is she writing spicy love novels? Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camila is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prisoner van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is gonna happen. I just found out my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake. And for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? I did all the work! F you, Cabanella. But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ugh. Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in White said? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea there were the powers of the dead. That they were powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Joud. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all, and all about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Joud. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating someone into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anyone. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What?
You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the orders to carry out Detective Joud's execution.
However, the act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait! Don't deliver that document!
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, I didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job.
At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. Sorry, I had a noodle in my mouth. It was very tasty. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anyone what had happened.
I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake.
This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What did you say? Jail! Don't tell me you can hear this ghost too!
I'd say the only person who can hear him is you.
Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven!
Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
Inspector!
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
It looks like your help is needed, Cecil.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
I knew, actually, right from the beginning,
Knew what?
that you saved my life. The first time we met tonight.
Oh, that.
When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I had become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am. And it's all thanks to you.
I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh?
I'm truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you.
You know, maybe it was all for the best.
What do you mean?
If you had never been manipulated. Music, thank you. You never would have believed the power existed.
After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good. Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say. Alright, Cecil, you'd better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. She's in Timsick Park, eh? No, come back. I saw that. I wonder why the inspector in white went running out like that. But I'm more concerned about Lynn. She looked really upset. I better go see her. Fast!
Sorry, just taking a drink of water.
Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off toward Timsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence shed new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? With that, we are going to end for today. For everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the past playthrough of this, it's on my channel. If you want to see streams of these in the future, there is a link in my About or just main page that leads to my Twitch. If you want to join my Discord, it's also in my YouTube as well. So I will see you all next time. Take care.